What's up, Rangers? Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnaz.
And today we're going to be going over this super dusty Aliens Deluxe set of Ripley and Newt.
Why is it so dusty, you might ask? It's been sitting on a shelf for a year ever since I bought it from Salvin Res, waiting for us to do this figure.
So, one reason we've never done this review for Super Encore reviews is mainly because, looking inside of the box, we weren't very excited to do the Newt.
So, the long story short is we got this figure from Salvin Res, where I didn't. We were like, you know what, let's open it up and see what's going on in here. And we opened this and, oh my god, like...
Yeah, it was one of those never really got around to doing kind of videos.
And don't get me wrong, I love Newt, love this movie, it's definitely my top 2 movies for sure, you know. Love NECA Alien line, because they do such a good job with it. But there's just something wrong with this figure right here.
Yeah, so we're going to open it up to get a better look at her. But it came out at a time where we had a bunch of figures we were doing already.
Yeah.
So it kind of got put on the back burner because it already seemed like it was going to be a fairly negative review to begin with. And a lot of the times, if we don't make a video for it, or like for instance, there's the NECA Atomic Roar Blast Shin Godzilla. Everybody keeps bugging me off. I picked it up. I'm doing a video. I haven't picked it up. And you guys usually see, like, when I pick up something, we usually do, like, unboxings or whatever. If I didn't buy it, and it's something, like, especially, like, Godzilla related, it's probably because I didn't really think it was worth getting.
Yeah, well, like I said, I really love NECA line. They do a good job with alien figures. Love this movie. I was like, I need this. Couldn't find it. Salvin Res sold me one. And oh boy.
Yeah, because I even have one too. I was going to say, I think Arnez's, like, my Newt looked horrible inside that box. This one doesn't look so bad. But anyways, we're just going to get into this. Because initially, the only way you could have got a Newt was from San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And then they came out with the set where you can get Newt, but you had to buy a Ripley to go with it. But anyways, I'm going to crack, maybe open. There we go. Got the tape off. I guess this is a kind of haphazard video. Ooh, look, fire effect. And a doll head.
Oh, that's right. We never did open this, did we?
I don't think we never officially opened it. We kind of just looked at it in the box and was like,
and we gave up.
Yeah, we were like, I got some other figures I got to review. So
hey man, that was
it's not an actual alien. So it's not really like, it's really hard for me to get excited for the human characters anyways. Like, I'm mainly here for the monsters.
But Steve, her figures mostly come out at night. Mostly.
I think they come out during the day. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how many figures I buy at night. Get off of her, Newt. God, jeez, so freaking clean. Anyways, what she comes with is the pulse rifle flamethrower combo. I can't even talk today. I actually have a version of this Ripley open. It's the Kenner version.
And she don't look that bad, in my opinion, at least.
No, it's the one thing that's nice about this version, other than that, I don't think it's gonna fit in here. Maybe.
Just super glue it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, as long as it fits in, that's all I care about.
But the primary difference between this and some of the other Ripleys is that she's definitely more dirty.
Oh, she a dirty girl.
Oh yeah, especially like on the shirt, you see like just caked with like sludge and sweat. Also, the hair's super glossy.
So I'm assuming it's super greasy?
Wet. You also get some dirt on the back here, on the shoulders.
Go down lower, Steve. Turn her around. Ooh.
She's got a dirty butt.
She got a pancake butt.
Yeah, there's not much there. But same with the legs here. You get a little bit more dirt on the blue jeans. Or whatever these were. I don't actually, now I think about it, I think they're more like a khaki.
They look like khakis, right?
Yeah, but still dirty. You got her tennis shoes on the bottom, done in her red. Oddly enough, those look pretty clean. in comparison to the rest of the body.
So what was she
They're a little-
crawling?
Yeah, something like she just wiped them off after she got done trying
Hey
to.
man, you
trying
gotta
to kill
keep your
someone.
kicks clean.
That is true. And you get the grenade pack going around the top of her neck area here, which looks nice. Face isn't too bad. She kind of has a weird expression with her mouth.
I don't know what she's doing.
She's
but
kind of got like a Frankenstein kind of her thing going on.
I think this is the part where she meets what's her name, the Queen.
Yeah, well, that's literally it's her meeting the Queen with Newt on there. But eyes are still fairly lined up, but definitely like it looks like Ripley, so can't really complain too much.
You know who it is.
Yeah. It's not the easiest to get her to hold this thing though.
Because I think her hand is more designed holding Newt.
Well, it's just the way like the arms, like they only bend so far. So like you can get her to hold it, but it's at a weird sideways angle. It'd be kind of nice.
Trying to figure out what you're doing.
The struggle is real. I just want to aim, like, have it more forward facing.
Well, she ain't gonna do that.
Alright, so if she cups the flamethrower, it has her hand on the trigger, you can get it a little bit more outward. And then you can get her, like, shooting everything.
Works, I guess?
I guess you can kind of get it in there. So she can hold it pretty nicely. Detailing's pretty nice, though.
Oh, yeah, they put in a lot of detail in her gun for sure.
But done in a camo green with a little bit of weathering, some blacks. And pretty authentic looking. It might have been nice to maybe have like the little countdown timer on the side of the gun.
For the bullets.
Yeah, but how small it is, that might have been a chore to begin with. But weapon looks fantastic. And Ripley looks fairly solid out of the box. Like the head's probably the thing I'd have the most complaint about. But more or less everything else is pretty standard fare.
Well, you know what? See, before we start going over it, let's finish. Yeah, go over the fire and the doll.
So for the doll head,
You know, that was the greatest achievement I ever got in the Alien Colonial Marines, was finding that doll head in the water.
oh jeez. Oh man, I don't think I ever found that.
Yeah, there was like one part where I fell through the grates and I was walking in the water and I found it just floating there. And there was nothing down there. You just, 30-second session. You just walk underwater and you find it.
Huh. But detailed really nicely. Like, it looks like a doll head, especially for how small of detailing this is. Looks great. Same with the flame effect, just translucent plastic, some orange. Nothing too crazy, but again, doesn't really stick on the front of the gun that well. Now, for Newt.
Even the camera won't focus on her.
Head sculpt, pretty solid. Hair looks really dirty, really matted, almost kind of like dreadlocks. In a sense, she needs some conditioner. Eyes are painted nicely. She's looking off a little bit to the side, lips in a more of a pouty expression. Shirt and clothes, extremely dirty. You got the overalls strap kind of hanging off to the side. And outfit-wise, seems right. Especially she was in the swamp water sludge. Makes sense.
Sewer. Pretty much.
How grimy she looks. Although again, the shoes don't look that bad. In terms of the discoloring. Now, some of the ugly sections. This is supposed to be her leg.
She shouldn't be walking.
Her
kneecap got blown off, dude. Look at that. Somebody hit her with a machete. Where was Jason at in this part of the video?
Exactly. Because the paint apps for inside the paint legs are really, really sloppy. You can still see the dark coloring for the undersection here. So, didn't get enough layering. Plus, some of the skin paint is on the pants as well. And it's just really offsetting. Especially here too at the top of the ankle here. Looks horrible. Same with the hands. What is that?
It's not a hand. I'm telling you.
She's got this giant wart going on. And I guess the argument is she's really dirty.
That's not dirty though. That's just...
Well, it's just ugly cut mark. And to me, it kind of looks like paint rub. like already from outside of the package.
Yeah.
Now again, you can kind of argue like she's supposed to look dirty, but like her face isn't really even that dirty either. But the neck, like, ugh. It's a little offsetting, and it's almost like the neck almost blends in with the shirt.
They've messed up pretty bad on her, and I'm sorely disappointed because I really wanted a good Newt figure.
Yeah, like I said, I think they're trying to make her look dirtier, right? But then again, Ripley should have been just as dirty.
Yeah.
But she's still fairly clean looking, but just like the attire is dirty. Well, on her, again, especially like the hands, the neck, and pretty much everything that's exposed skin outside of the face, to me, just, it looks really off. And it's just, again, off-putting for this figure. I do like that this kind of comes down, though, a bit, which is cool. So, one of the things, and this has been, like, overall how this review would have went anyways. Essentially, when people initially ask us about these figures and what we thought of them, because we hadn't put out a video yet, we pretty much just let everybody know, if you're going to buy this, just keep it in the box.
Yeah, that's it. Like, she stays in the box. And that's the sad part of this figure.
Yeah, 'cause for me, the Ripley figure is actually pretty cool. I do like the accessories that it comes with, even the little doll head. But it's just the Newt is a little lackluster in the paint job department.
Well, it's not just that. Like, the figure itself is not that overall great. Like, she's supposed to attach to Ripley, and she doesn't do a good job of it either.
Yeah, it's really awkward looking.
Yeah.
To be fair. Like, that pose would probably just work better as a statue. Or having her set up like an accessory, instead of just being an individual figure.
It's like one of those things where I would not complain if this came out as a statue. Because I think I would have been more satisfied with it.
Which, again, if you want that look, like, you're better off just leaving it in the box. Like, the box is pretty impressive looking. Having it opened up looks cool. And just, again, just my preferred way of having this displayed. If you want to open out the package Ripley, there's plenty of other options.
Yeah.
And again, the way the Newt came out, better off just leaving it in the box. But what do you guys think? We guys picked up this 2-pack set. What did you think of the Newt figure? Let us know in the comment section below if the paint job didn't bother you nearly as much as us. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, and arrange today. See you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.